I was at a great little hole-in-the-wall coffee shop the other day. Some of you longtime locals might be familiar with it. It's called Starbucks. It's tucked away off of Route 3 in front of the mall. Now, I like Starbucks. $4 for a cup of coffee is excessive. I get it. Okay, just wait till the end of the joke for any judgment that you might have. I do feel guilty about going to Starbucks. Like, typically I'll only go if I have a coupon or a gift card or something like that. But then I'll feel obligated to tell anyone that sees me with my Starbucks cup that I had a gift card, right? Oh, it's okay, 50% off. Oh, it's okay, I used a stolen credit card. Don't worry about it. The Starbucks logo's got that green mermaid with her hand up on her temple. Almost looks like a siren trying to lure in the caffeine junkies. Either that or she's thinking, I shouldn't have had that triple espresso. Now, Starbucks certainly is a guilty pleasure, and you can tell because when you walk in, the room is dark. No one's looking at each other, right? I think they should set it up more like a Catholic confessional. You go in, you sit down. I'd like a cafe too mucho, please. What size would you like? Large. Would you like room for cream and sugar? Yes. Lots of cream and sugar. I say large, it's not a large, it's a venti, right? If you want to ruin someone's day that works at Starbucks, ask for a small, medium, or large. They act like you just threw a racial slur at them. Sir, it's not a medium, it's a grande. Now, I get it. They want to come up with these fancy hoity-toity names for the drinks, right? But they're wrong. They use 3 different languages, and they're all wrong. Starbucks, small coffee is called a tall. Tall is an English word that means large. Their medium is called a grande. A grande is a Spanish word that means large. And their large is called a venti, which is an Italian word that means 20. Okay, maybe they got that right, because that's the denomination of bill that you would need to order a large drink at Starbucks. Now, I truly believe that Starbucks is just making up drink names just to mess with me. I think when they're having a slow day at the office, they'll send me an email with a free drink that I can try, and then they'll take bets whether I have to actually write the name of the drink down when I come in to order it. Yes, can I have a venti, quad, skinny, no whip, extra foam, upside down, double pump, dulce de leche, half for here and half to go? With nutmeg? So I work in the church cafe, so I make coffee drinks on Sunday morning. So technically I am part of the ministry team, so I should be down there with you guys, and yet I'm working tonight. So I guess that's what I get for not joining the union. An espresso is just a little bit of coffee. A latte, it's a little bit of coffee with milk. A cappuccino is a little bit of coffee with milk. A macchiato is a little bit of coffee with milk. A breve, it's a little bit of coffee. They're all about the same. If you go up to the counter, say an Italian-sounding word that ends in a vowel, they'll bring you coffee with milk in it. Now, have you ever read the story that they have on the back of the Starbucks beans? It's such an elaborate story. This coffee is from a bean that's indigenous to a single mountain point in the Andes mountain range. The beans are located downwind from a crop of Queen Anne cherry trees, so the bean collects a slight cherry aroma. The top of the bean has a hazelnut coloration, while the bottom of the bean has a pattern that some believe is a treasure map to the lost city of Atlantis. The beans are then harvested by a tall, handsome Peruvian man whose bloodline can be traced back to royalty in 26 different countries. Am I buying coffee here, or are we paying for story time? You don't suppose if we plant these magical beans, I can climb to heaven?